Hello and good afternoon to you all. You join us for this T20 between Sri Lanka and England. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. We go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Yeah, it looks like there are plenty of runs out there. Just as I expected with the captain winning the toss, they've chosen to bat first. Salt opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. Up the other end, opening with him, is the left-hander. And it's a good combination to start this match.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up. And about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Let's quick onto that in the infield.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Yes.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Over England, 7 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Cracking shot, over pitch, and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and have been put away.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Shot, should be runs here.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yes.
Big edge, where's that going? Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. No, terrible shot. End of the over, 13 coming from it. England, 20 for none.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Doesn't beat the infield. Return from out on the boundary, good fielding. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. England 24 for none.
They've settled into a nice rhythm that over, it seems.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Worked away. That's a nice single.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Good return back from the deep.
Cuts that off well in the infield. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
The new batter in the middle, the right-hander, who want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
Pathirana, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Shot, should be runs here.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
15 runs out of there. England are 43 for 1.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Nicely played.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. There could be a couple if they hustle. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Yep. Yes.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. England are 53 for 1.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Yes.
This could be out. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Butler just about ready to go out in the middle.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Yes.
And they scamper through for a single. Good running. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. England are 57 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yes.
Finds the middle. It won't find the boundary. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Massive outside edge.
End of the over. England now on 61 for 2.
Shot. Should be runs here. There'll be runs here. They'll get at least one here.
Yep.
End of the ninth over. Winning team.
Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Change of ball. The leg spinner that's coming onto ball.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Edged, unplayable. The bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Sri Lanka having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot. Shanaka saw how confident the keeper was, and that trust netted them a wicket.
Livingston, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Good shot. A beauty. First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Edge, but it drops safely. The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Going with pace now. Shanaka coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Left that one. A bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Yep.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Big edge. Where's that going?
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
End of the 11th over. The batting team are now on 80 for 4.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicely played. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Onto that early, that could be 4.
End of the 12th over. England are now 86 for 4.
Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. Oh, I thought that was past him, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Might look to go big again here.
Butler advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
There could be a couple if they hustle. They mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. There'll be runs here. Shot. Should be runs here. Perfectly timed. That's a boundary save for sure. Worked away. That's a nice single. Unplayable. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge. The ball's returned out from the deep there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good return back from the deep.
Nicely played. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Into the 15th over, the score is now 106 for 4. Change of bowling, the captain is going with the medium pacer.
SLvsENG coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Edged, what a ball. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Big edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Yep.
End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. England, 110 for 5.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Medium pacer.
Tikshana coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Cracks off the bat, nice shot.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Massive chance. Now then, is that a catch? It is. Long on with a big dive out there has taken the catch of the match.
Rashid, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Brilliant diving stop. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Swept away, but finds the fielder. Oh my, that's racing away. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
England are now 117 for 6. Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
left alone by the batter.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Curran, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
And a scamper through for a single. Good running.
Yep.
There could be a couple if they hustle. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. England are 120 for 7.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Yep.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Half a chance. Missed. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Shot. Should be runs here. They'll get at least one here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Final over in this innings. Patirana back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Hasaranga coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice shot. Runs possible. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Wow, that's missed the lot. Everyone's gone up. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Pitched outside the line. This will go back to the on-field umpire and it'll stay not out. So far, so good with the line. Is it hitting the stumps? Is height an issue at all? A review lost. The decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
Curran looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Nicely played. And that's the end of the innings. England have set a target of 137 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball. Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. Great shot through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Perfectly timed.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Over. Sri Lanka, 13 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. No, terrible shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot. Just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Flushed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 18 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Misses everything.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Oh, thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka 25 for none.
That's the end of the third, and the batters are playing well. Bit of an acceleration, and they're just ahead of the required run rates.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. How will he reply? Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. Sri Lanka 31 for 1.
That's 4 overs down in the power play, and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. There could be a couple if they hustle. Power and precision in that shot. Top catch that out on the boundary. Deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates, and they've taken a terrific catch.
Herrera, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. He's got their tail up.
On that nicely, good defence.
End of the fifth over. The batting team are now on 34 for 2.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point. The ball heading to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Sri Lanka starting to hit their stride now after a big over. England in a whole heap of trouble. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Couldn't get it through the field. The bowler looks really confident. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Rashid bounces back well after the previous over. Maybe some confidence returning.
The batters have done okay after the power play, finding the gaps, the occasional boundary. They haven't had it all their own way, though. That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
The left-hander out in the middle looked to assert themselves early on.
Driven through cover, just the one. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yeah.
Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Nicely played.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Shanaka just about ready to go out in the middle. First ball for the batter coming in.
They'll get at least one here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nicely played. Runs one. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. There'll be runs here.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, great ball. Nice shot. Runs possible. Great commitment.
End of the game. The score is now 69-54.
That looks gone.
SLvsENG, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Nicked it. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Wow, that's missed the lot. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
End of the over. Sri Lanka now 64 for 5.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4. Curran showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. SLvsENG ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Great shot. At least one on offer.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Straight to the fielder. Over Sri Lanka, a 74 for 5.
The batters have done okay after the power play, finding the gaps, the occasional boundary. They haven't had it all their own way, though.
That's a solid shot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nicely played. Runs one. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
Jamira coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Curran back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. No. Terrible shot. Shot. Should be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, that's close. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
Pitch is in line with the stumps. Tikshana, the new man in the middle, would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
So the left-handed tail-ender in the middle. Bowlers will look to roll them out quickly.
Patrick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a ridiculous catch.
Parthirana coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Gone. Takes it easy and seals the win. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.